Hello， 大家好，我是 Seeya， 欢迎来到我的频道。猜一下今天是什么日子？今天是6月4号 ，June 4th。我们就站在民族女神的前面，这是美国人雕了一个像放在了这边，为纪念我们中国人在1989年发生一件很可怕的事情，就是在天安门门前发生了很多残杀无辜的青年。那到底是什么情况呢？你们要想知道的话，继续看我的频道，因为我们是有个深度的节目。然后呢，我们看一下美国人对这件事情是有什么看法呢？特别是我们在这个有民族、有自由的社会的一个国家里头，对被政府镇压、被控制的那样子的国家，大家是有什么看法呢？那让我们去问一问吧。Hello, excuse me. We're from a lifestyle YouTube channel about culture.
No, speak English.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. 不说英文。Question about today's date.
Well,
Do you guys know what today is? Both of you guys.
the 4th?
June 4th. Have you guys heard about June 4th?
No.
History book? Anything?
Something about World War II? Never mind.
Tiananmen Massacre.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, I saw it all over
That's
Reddit.
there, right?
Yeah.
It's about it. The female, the goddess of democracy.
Yeah, of course.
We're from a lifestyle YouTube channel about culture. Can I ask you one short question?
Sure.
Oh, I hope it's short. So, do you guys know about today's date, like June 4th? Have you guys heard about it?
I've heard of June 4th.
Do you know what happened?
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
Is
you
that
don't
bad?
know. So, 30 years ago, 1989, there was a Tiananmen Massacre in China.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah.
Today, a lot of people are celebrating it. Or not celebrate, like. Okay, so you're from a lifestyle YouTube channel about culture. Do you have a time to answer a question?
Sure.
Do you know about today's date? June 4th?
June 4th, I know it's a special day, I just don't know what it is.
Do you know the statue? What the statue is?
Statue of Democracy. What a beautiful statue.
Yeah, do you know what happened or why it is here?
Not really.
Not really. So, have you ever heard of the Tiananmen Massacre?
Yes.
1989.
Yes, that's what it's for, huh?
Yeah, that's for the people who got persecuted, massacred by the government. Do you know what happened?
Yes, some of the people got killed by tanks and stuff.
Yes.
I remember those videos a while back.
Have you guys heard about today's date, June 4th?
Yeah, Tiananmen Square.
Okay, you guys
Yes,
know about it?
it's my birthday too. Yeah.
Birthday? Oh.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday. No, okay, I'm not happy, but like, yeah.
Birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy for my birthday, but like, not.
So do you guys know what happened?
Yeah.
And tell me what happened.
Students protesting,
And then?
yeah, killed
Shot
lots
a
of
bunch of
people.
Uh-huh. You guys heard about it where? Internet?
History
Or
class.
History.
class.
You guys don't know about a history class?
Yeah.
Does anyone knows about today? June 4th?
No.
Anyone heard about it? The Tiananmen Massacre in
I have.
1989.
Yes.
You guys know what happened during that time?
We were living in Hong Kong at the time.
Oh, really? You guys are living in Hong Kong? So you guys heard about it? And
Yes.
Wherever you guys were, right?
Yes. Yeah.
If you guys were in that situation, would you guys go stand out and protest?
Well,
for
of course.
freedom, or go stay home? Because, you know, there's
I don't know.
danger there.
I mean, it's hard to say because given like we do have a lot of freedom and privilege, so it's hard to put myself in that situation.
Yeah, it's something that we never experienced.
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
'cause I'm not from China. I'm from Germany actually. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
have no idea. Yeah.
But no, in my eyes, I think, yeah, I would go out because I want to know more about the world. I want to know more about what's going on in our country and everything. And if the government's, hiding things from us that we should know about, yeah, of course, I'd 110% be down and protesting with them.
Would you choose protesting or leaving the country? Would you want to go for a country that's about freedom and democracy, or would you try to stay in your country?
It'd be
and
possible
change
that
it?
I would try changing
Try
countries.
changing
Yeah.
it?
Because if we're talking about us in America, then like
Yeah.
transferring to Canada like wouldn't be a huge culture change
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I would probably maybe take the easy way out with that.
Take the easy way
Yeah.
out. Yeah. So if you guys were in a country like that, would you go protest for democracy, or would you be like scared because during that age, it's like young, the beginning of your life?
Yeah. I'd be a little cautious
A
about
little more
that.
cautious about
yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it could be really scary.
Yeah. If you stayed, you'd want to try to make it a better place. You'd want to feel like you could make it better, but you might be fearful that if you upset the wrong people or something like that, something bad could happen to you too. So
it's hard to balance out.
Yeah. It's
Now,
a tough decision.
If you were if you were a college student back then, would you go on the streets to protest and have more freedom?
Absolutely.
Or you would do that?
Yes.
Even knowing that your life might be in danger?
Oh, absolutely. What can you do? You cannot just live with oppression.
That's true.
Yes, and Greeks actually have shown that many times. The recent one with the 74-75 dictatorship. So a lot of students got killed in order to get our freedom back. Absolutely. And I happened to be in Greece back then too, myself.
At the same time?
Yes,
Wow.
but I was younger though. I did
Younger
not
than that.
participate, but friends that were ahead of me, maybe 3 or 4 years,
They went there.
they were there. And because of the students, that dictatorship kind of fell. Democracy was established. It took 7 years of struggle. But at the end, they were successful, but there were some people who paid the price for freedom.
That's true.
It's always the case.
If you guys are college graduates and you guys were in that situation, would you guys go on the streets to protest? Or would you guys stay home to be more safe?
Probably not. I don't want to become a political prisoner of any kind, so I'll probably just
Yeah,
shut up.
I'd like to think I would protest.
Yeah, but I feel like
I feel like I would actually just be safe.
Like,
you know it's like the good thing to do, but then like there's so many whoever went out there like
Yeah, that's a lot of respect.
So if you guys were, during that time, college students, would you guys go out to protest for democracy and freedom?
Yeah, you should.
Absolutely.
If you look at it as like a
Benefiting through fear isn't good.
yeah, if you look at it from the government's perspective, I think that was the best solution they could have possibly done. But if you look at it through the people's perspective, fuck no. Pardon my language.
Oh, that's okay.
But no, it was a horrible thing to do in the citizens' eyes. But governments, they probably did it to a T. And then covering it up and saying that they didn't do it. And in their country, I don't know how much, information is actually being, shown in China, but
A lot of college students, graduates, they went to protest to have more democracy in their country. If your kids, if you had kids in that country, right, would you guys want to send them out to international schools or try to keep them? Because I know that a lot of mainland China, Chinese people, rich people, they send their kids out. So many.
Yeah.
And would you guys have done the same thing?
Depends what you want for their future, I guess. If you envision living somewhere else in the future, you'd probably want to do that. But I mean, if you're very tied to your country, your family's there, and maybe not. So tough decision. Yeah, I would certainly consider it. Yeah.
You were living in a country like that. So for example, Greece, right? Would you want to send your kids out of a country like that and into a more freedom, democracy, or try to change the country?
I think you need to change the country, but also you need to have consensus among a lot of people to wanna have that change. Definitely, if you have less than that, it would be a lot more sacrifice and much longer. But at the end, it will be worth it.
That's true.
But it will take lots of effort and lots of potentially innocent lives.
And some people said there was a lot of bloodshedding. Some people say nothing happened actually.
yeah,
So
isn't that
there's
what the government's saying is?
Yeah.
They're like, no, we didn't do
It
it.
never happened. And then you cannot find those stories on the internet in China or in the history books in China. But
Really?
you can learn them here in America in your history books, which is very interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about the incident? So you guys heard about it, right?
Yeah, I've heard. I've seen photos of it and everything. And I don't know. I think it's very traumatic, and I think that possibly isn't it about the college students trying to get rights, making it a democracy instead of the Socialist Party?
Young people,
Yeah. No, and I 110% agree with them. Is that they should have rights and they should learn about the history of China instead of the government trying to hide.
Now, if your kids were grown up during that time, would you want them to stand out, or would you want them to stay?
To stand out, to fight
stand
for
out?
the democracy. Yeah.
Well, there were some people saying that with this incident, how the government suppressed all those protesters, they did a good job. Some people are saying that they did well, so the economy for China did improve.
Oh, did
And
Yeah,
there's
'cause of-
less protest about the government. Do you
Yeah,
guys think it's
that's not true.
beneficial
I mean-
or not beneficial?
It was beneficial for the Chinese economy, which is a weird thing to say. Obviously, it was a horrible event, but the Chinese economy did like go up. It's the fastest growing economy in the world right now, and it has been for the last 10 years. But that's just because they chose to reform the economy and not the politics. So the politics are still kind of messed up with the one-party system. That doesn't work.
It's also like what you're weighing. I mean, you're weighing human lives on one side.
There was at the time. I don't think you could have changed the party and the economics. I think China would have fallen into chaos.
Yeah. It's like communism, capitalism. Answer.
Oh my God. Say whatever
Definitely
you want.
heavily stereotyped.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they get their rights to have an opinion. You have an opinion rather than being told what to do.
It's not the right thing to do. I think democracy is more important, but it's also not sustainable necessarily. You have to have the economical requirements in place to have a democracy at all. So you kind of have to have a balance between those two.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy your day. Have a nice day. Thank you for the lesson.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye. All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
What is it? YouTube?